We're here with Luca and
One second.
What's wrong?
Can you tell that person to get out here? I'm very uncomfortable
Yeah,
with
this is a
people
private
watching.
interview. I'm sorry.
Private
I
interview,
didn't mean
please.
to-
I'm sorry.
We won't
I'm
have any
sorry.
gaffers here, please. Go
I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry. So, formerly of L.E.B, it's been several years since we've seen any new work come out of L.E.B. Can you tell us anything about the breakup?
Well, listen. We all knew my solo hit in L.E.B went big.
Well, but I don't remember a solo of yours. I remember that. Oh, you mean of the song that you sang with L.E.B?
Yes, exactly.
Well, it's not a solo because that was the whole band.
Yeah, about the band.
Yeah, what about the band?
I guess a lot of us thought that we were better than we were. Like, obviously not me, but Emily. She kind of did the Adele song. I didn't like it.
Oh, really? You weren't for the Adele song?
I love Adele.
Yeah.
I'm good friends with her.
Right.
I'm just not a fan of her singing it.
What? Oh,
I think.
So
I think she should stick.
You're straight up. You're straight up dissing E in L.E.B.
I'm just saying. She's not talented.
Oh.
Not enough for our group.
Oh snap. Okay.
And it should be called Luca the musical.
Oh, really?
Or
okay.
Luca
Well,
and the sidekick Bella.
What would be in? Sidekick B, huh?
I mean,
you know what? I think I'm gonna have to get some responses from L.E.B.
Please, I'd love to meet up with them.
Bella, so you're a lot older than you were when L.E.B was around, and I know that you did just watch the interview that Luca of L.E.B has. First responses. What do you feel?
Well, honestly, if you want to know like the real reason L.E.B broke up and anything, it was because of Luca.
Really?
He was constantly trying to take the lead and trying to be the top of everyone.
You know, that's interesting you say that because I always thought that Belle sounded so much better than L.E.B.
I did too, actually.
So why was it L.E.B instead of Belle?
Again,
Belle's
Luca
kinda rings,
wanted
right?
to be first. L.E.B. I mean,
so that
he
was
always first.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, it's just
tell us how's your relationship with E?
Here's what I say. She's never been like the greatest singer or anything like that.
Yeah.
So
That's what Lucas said too.
Yeah. So the relationship between us, that was fine, but I couldn't stay with her because of her voice.
Really?
But it's just the real reason we broke up was not because of Emily or her voice. We could have dealt with that. We have voice modulators and all that. We could have dealt with that. It was Luca.
Okay. Luca, much Luca.
He was controlling.
Right.
He thought he was amazing. No.
Do you think there might be a reunion of Ebb?
I mean, possibly. If she can switch up her voice a little.
Yeah, she can kind of work on that. Now, you used to have a lot of hard time memorizing lines. I remember in your first video, that was kind of an issue. So
yeah.
How is that going?
Well, I think I've gotten a lot better at memorization.
Okay, we'll just edit that out. All
yeah,
right?
let's edit that part out. Okay.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go try to find E. Apparently, she's kind of isolated herself.
Yeah.
All right,
I mean, try to find her. She's probably like hiding in a corner, so you don't want anyone to hear her voice. But I don't know.
We'll do our best.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That's B.
Yes.
Of L.E.B. Can I just get a moment with you, please?
Oh, sure. Yes, I'm free.
You know, I've sent several mails to you, but apparently you didn't want to talk to us at Rolling Stone.
Yeah, it's been really difficult. You know, press has just been all over me. I decided I'll do one interview, Christmas Day.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. And I see you still have your tied-up bandmate here. You know, if anybody remembers L.E.B's first video, this was Please Untie Me, which we really have no idea what he did in the band. But anyway, let's go back to E. So, Luca and Bella have not really said the most...
Yeah.
Would you like to finish that sentence?
They're not the kindest, you know. They just never were that kind to me. I never really got along with them, you know. Bella, B, she killed me. She's just always there telling me I did things wrong. And then Luca, don't get me started on Luca.
Well, yeah, they were kind of talking about your voice, though.
You know, they're the real problem.
Should I cut in, you know, probably like the earlier song here? Or...
I think it's okay.
Yeah?
Those were the days where I was just learning how to sing, but you know,
Right.
as the band progressed, I got a lot better.
Yeah, I know. Your solo career has really taken off.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the indie scene, so a lot of our viewers might not have seen that. But do you have anything that you want to say to L and B?
Well, I would like them to be less cocky. Both of them believe that they were not a problem in it, but both of them believe that they were, the other was very problematic,
Right.
and L just seemed to think that he was just the best just because he was 13 days older than me. You know, that really doesn't make that big of a difference if you
Right.
ask me. And then B.
We're kind of limited on time here, so can I ask you, because I will call them back and ask them as well, would you be open to a reunion?
I don't think so. I can't. I just can't stand them. Both of them just in a room together. The three of us, we just don't get along anymore.
Could I ask you again after I ask them?
Maybe, it depends. I haven't really talked to them lately.
All right, I'll call you back.
Okay, thank you.
I just want to thank you both for coming back. I spoke to L. No, sorry, you're. I spoke to E earlier, and you know she's hurting a bit, you know, and
Typical.
Understandably.
Sound
She didn't
familiar.
have great words for you guys, but she said if there was a reunion, she would not come back together, and I'm just wondering what your response is.
Okay,
to
here's
that
our
are.
response. We've made up after this whole thing. We just like figured it out. We realized we are the stars of this. There's no reason our personalities have nothing to do with our career. We are destined to sing together. So
Listen, this is the bottom line. She's not a
Can I stop you for a second? L.E.B.
lip doesn't work. No,
No,
we're
we're-
thinking about
we're still working on that. Next episode, we got you.
yes, but
L.E.B.
lip doesn't make sense.
No, we won't do
kinda
that.
need
We
a
might
vowel.
bring a new singer in. I don't know if you remember. There was a Mateo
Yeah,
in the video.
L.E.B.
How about Mabeluka?
Mabaluka.
Yeah. Oh,
So we're still working on that.
You know,
See,
that
that's
was
what
one
we
of the
came here to talk
criticisms
about.
that Bella had earlier is that Luca seemed to be overly prominent
So
in the
here-
video,
here-
and now you're like Limba
We all
Luca?
discussed
Hey,
this,
let me talk.
and we decided
Oh.
I'll be the lead singer.
Okay, so here's the thing. We're still working that part out. We're still working on his control issues.
Yeah.
But what we decided is that rather than having a group of friends and like doing all that stuff, with Emily, she's working now. She's moving downhill. Now she's a bad singer and she's a bad person.
Oh, wow.
But what I'm saying now is, we decided that we're all for the career. There's
Okay.
no.
Well,
there's no
I
half-half.
I
It's
told
all
E
career.
that I would check back with her, and you know, I hope you 3.5 the best. Limba,
Thank you.
Limba,
Thank you.
Limba.
Thanks.
E, I appreciate you seeing me once more, and you have seen the request, the less than egotistical request from L and B, but we just wanted to catch up with you again and see what you think.
Well, you know, they always had a thing where they would catch up with each other. They would always gain up on me. They just had this weird connection, and they would just leave me out of it. I think they just bonded once more over the fact that I made it big, and they just were left behind in the dust because I was the best. And you know, they made up the fact that they were good singers, but really I was the best.
Yeah, that's kind of the impression you got between the lines when you talked to them, that they thought you were definitely the best. And of course, M, you know, was always there with you. You know, he was
Yeah.
always there with you.
He was my favorite cousin. We did
Yeah, so
everything.
there he is right there again. So you have you started singing?
Yeah, he really got over the fact that we would tie him up because he got a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, we got that in the first video.
But he's
Well,
a lot better now.
just want to know, I mean, M, E, any chance? Reunion? You know, the fans really want it.
I mean, if they can get over the fact that I'm the best, maybe they can be my backup singers. But
Backup singers, all right, okay, well that's a maybe. I
Yeah,
guess
that's a maybe.
That's a
they
possibility.
just need to understand that they can't just be in control. They aren't the #1 stars.
But E, I just have one more question. When you think about them, do you ever think, when will you find somebody like me?
You know, I sang that song, but you know, there's nobody like me. I'm just the best.
Oh, all right, there you go. And here we are with M and E.
Me. So we've been talking for a little bit, and we decided upon one thing:
The only way we get along is when we what?
sing.
So here we go.
That was my sentence.
I'm sorry.
Okay, here we go.
So much more to appreciate, man. Man, you know what? You're right. You're damn right I'm right. I can't remember a time I was goddamn wrong. Man, thanks, little bug. Hey, man. That's what I'm here for. I ain't been getting high. Well, maybe a little, baby. I don't wanna lie. I know when you text me, girl, I don't always reply. Well, you're not an angel either. You can't even fly. I notice that thing that you know, shit. All the shade that's calling at me, I wonder who throws it. They can see the vision, boy, they must be out of focus. That's a real hot album, homie. I wonder who wrote it. Oh shit. Okay, play them niggas go away. No, we tell the clowns around it look like circus show. Like, this is not the album either. These are just the throws. This shit still so cold when it drops. It's gonna be a motherfucking road. Hey, boy, it's good and he knows it. He don't say it, he shows it. I'm just like the Rosen. If I shoot it, it goes in. I'm in Cali just coasting. Get him so I think he coasters. I got a selfie with Oprah. I just ain't ever posted. And I'm in my happy place posted. I ain't frowned since 06. I ain't cried since 01. My bad like Six Flags in your house is no fun. You can come back to mine though. Your friend in Cupid is fine though. We gon' end on a high note. I spy with my little eye. A girlie I can get cause she don't get too many likes. A curly headed cutie I can turn into my wife. Ain't the mean forever ever, hold up, never mind. Oh, I spy with my little eye. A girlie I can get cause she don't get too many likes. A curly headed cutie I can turn into my wife. Wait, that means forever ever, hold up, never mind. Oh, I